Hey, sorry if my makeup looks weird today. I've done like the most minimalist makeup that I could think of. I only had like 5 minutes to do it today. And so I pretty much just did like my eyebrows really rushed, and I didn't even do any eyeshadow. And it's really weird because it means I can touch it and I feel wrong touching it. I'm like, look at my fingers just in case, but it feels really weird not having eyeshadow on but having all of the rest of the magic. But I don't think I really need it today because you know how the other day I mentioned the tanning thing that I tried in the store on my hand? Well, I went and bought the bottle and I sprayed all over my face and my arms and my legs and everything. And, well, I'm gonna review that thing today. This is the bottle. It's called Jet Set Tan by IZ Sunless Tanning, or IZ, and it's easy to apply, superior mist on self tan, dries instantly, and face and body spray. And on the back it reads, Jet Set Tan has microscopic droplets that mist on the skin. This amazing, new, easy-to-apply self-tanner will give your skin the most believable bronze tan that lasts for 7 days. The translucent solution is composed of sugars and erythrulose, I don't know, which react with the proteins of the skin and start working 2 hours after application, continuing for the next 12 hours. The unique delivery system mists on evenly, and unlike other spray tans, there is no need to rub or blend, because it sprays on evenly. And no messy dyes or hands. Jet Set Tan dries instantly. You can dress directly afterwards. And then it just says all the boring stuff about spray like 30 centimeters from your arm. So it's like, you know, a school ruler distance, like longer than the can away from your arm, and usually that does nothing. So okay, so here is my review of Easy Tan, or whatever it's called. Can't even bother remembering what it's called. I'm a great reviewer. Okay, well, I'm going to show you my arm, because the other day my hand really stood out. Now, it may not stand out right now because it's like a few days after the fact, but like I've sprayed my whole arm, and you can see on this side it's kind of like half done and half not, and it gets around to there, and I've suddenly got like white sidelines to my hands. And yeah, so the hand, it went okay, but I'm still not too happy with it. I've had better experiences in like actual tanning salons. The worst place for this, I would say, is my legs. I've had to do my legs twice because I did like the whole body thing, and the next day I had like little circles on my legs of tan and like nothing else. And I was holding the can like crazy hairspray person, like really far away, and it's still little circles all over my legs. I looked like a cheetah. And so then last night I was wearing some pajama shorts, and I was like, oh well, I don't care if these get a bit of the tanning stuff on it, so I'm gonna do it anyway because it dries instantly, right? And so I'm like sitting there on the bathroom floor, I'm just like spraying my legs, and then I make sure I get like evenly, like spray it all around. I like kind of move my head around to see like the glisten, you know, like when you see it glisten and you know it's got liquid on it. Well, it looked pretty even, and like some parts needed a bit more, so I did more. And both times when I applied this stuff, it did not dry instantly. I felt tacky and gross for like 4 hours, and I went to bed feeling tacky and gross, and it just makes me want to shower. But obviously I'm not going to shower straight after doing it, otherwise it's going to wash it all away because it takes 2 hours to start working. Yeah. Problems. I'm noticing them. And when you're spraying it, it smells like vanilla vodka mixed with WD-40. And it's getting all up in your lungs, and you're just like, well, I feel like I'm gonna get some kind of chemical disease. Because you're spraying it, and you've got to spray so much of it to get it even on your skin. And so, like, just, like, breathing it in and trying to avoid it, and you can't avoid it. And, like, I was doing it at, like, one end of the bathroom, and, like, my partner was at the other end of the bathroom, and he was, like, coughing and spluttering, and, like, trying to stay as far away from it as possible. He was in there with me because I needed him to do my back, because I'm not an acrobat. Acrobat is not the right word. I don't know. I'm not a gymnast. Maybe that's the right word. I'm not sure. And yeah, so I didn't rub any of it in because it said I shouldn't rub it in. And it was splotchy and smells like nasty. And then, okay, one good thing, random good thing, afterwards, like the next day, I know I have a tendency of, like, sniffing my hands because sometimes it smells like chicken and it's just fantastic. But I was sniffing my hands and I smelled like coconut, and so I really liked that. But I don't know if you can really see. Probably can't. My hand has, like, a kind of orangey tint to parts of it, like to my fingertips and stuff. And, well, let's just say I'm not usually orange. No. Usually I'm kind of see-through pale monster, like, you can see there, I'm usually that color all over. And then my hands have that kind of weird orange tint to it. I'd show you my legs, but I'm wearing pants and I'm in a car, so I'm not exactly gonna kid off and be like, look at my upper thigh. But I guess, no, I don't really want to put up a picture of my upper thigh on the internet either. So you're just gonna have to take my word for it. Or if you know me on Facebook or something, then just, like, message me and be like, what did it end up looking like? And I'll show you. But just imagine orange with, like, stripes of whiteness and, like, big blotchy bits of whiteness. And I don't even know, because, like, I swear, I sprayed everywhere. I was, like, enough centimeters away for it to be, like, a fine mist, and it still comes off splotchy. And I was wearing, like, really short pajama shorts when I put it on, so it's not like I had anything rubbing against it. And, like, even when I had to go out later that night, I didn't want to, like, you know, put on actual pajama pants and, like, have it rub against it or anything, or have it, like, tight on it, because I know that when you go actual spray tanning, they tell you to wear really loose clothes. So I wore my onesie, and still came off crappy. I don't know why. I don't know what's happening. And I'm like, one thing is that, kind of like with normal spray tans, I've got, like, white armpits. I hate that. I think I'm gonna just natural tan because I can't do the fake thing, because no matter how many times I try, it messes up. I look like a giraffe. I look like a cheetah. I thought this one would be better, but because it goes on invisible, I can't see where I've done, I can't see where I haven't done, I can't see where it needs more, and it does not dry instantly. I feel tacky and gross and walk around like a cowboy for, like, an hour. And then after that, I just give up walking like a cowboy and just sit down for a while. And yeah, so 1 to 10, 1, like maybe 0.5, because this stuff, don't buy it. I can't actually remember how much it was because I didn't look at the sign, and then when I went to get it on the self-checkout, it didn't come up as a registered and recognized product of Kohl's. And so the lady was like, oh, do you remember how much it was? And, like, I thought it was $12. Troy thought it was $25. So there was a little bit of a difference. And so she put it through at $12. So, hooray! But, yeah, so on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna go with 1. I'm gonna say don't use it. go with something you've either used a billion times before and you know it works, or just don't go with the crappy see-through things, because it's horrible. Go with something that shows up after like half an hour and doesn't last 7 days, because I'm gonna be a splotchy giraffe cheetah for 7 days now, because it didn't help me at all at knowing where was done, where wasn't done. And because I'm not freakishly aware of my skin and its wetness ratio, like, obviously I can't do very well at this. But, yeah. So, it's a shame that I'm not going to show you my legs, because that really is the worst part. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna, like, lift up my, lower leg. I don't know. Can you see anything? Anything at all? See? Got, like, lines there where it's a bit splotchy. And it's kind of, like, even worse when you get to my upper leg. Contortionist! That's the word I was looking for. I remember that because I think I just contorted my body. Big words today. So yeah, there's my review of the IZ Sunless Tanning Jet Set Tan. Don't buy it. Okay, well, I'll talk to you later. Bye.